Hello? Andy,
I am here.
how are you,
Where's
man?
Mr. Mackey?
No, he's not on the ball like you.
No,
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
there he is. Hello, boys.
You
How
guys are
are
getting
you?
better.
I was busy booking our tickets to Mount Beauty, Dave.
Lovely, lovely.
So we're confirmed for our trip there. I thought, but then I saw you'd both joined, so I'll do the return trip after the game.
Yep, fantastic.
But, yeah, we'll make it up there. That's the main thing.
Great. No, it'll be awesome.
It's all going to be awesome until I try and swing a golf club for the first time in 6 years.
Don't worry, Dave. I was swinging the club today. It's like I've never swung one before.
Really?
I was all over the shop. It was terrible. But I wasn't the only one. All of us played at least 10 shots worse than last week.
And you didn't even score last week's.
No, I know, but I had no idea what my score would have been.
Well, I won't ask what you think your total was today.
I know what it was today because I did add it up. It was like
What was it?
109, Dave. It was terrible.
Ooh. Yeah,
terrible.
It's a bit rough.
Yeah, no, it was rough. I had no excuses. The weather was good.
It was dodgy down here.
Yeah,
we
none
had
of us
rain.
could play. It was terrible. No, we didn't get a drop of rain.
No, very nice.
Until after the round, and we were sitting inside drinking beers.
Yep.
Anyway, it was all good. It was still enjoyable. Good for a laugh.
And how are you, Andy?
Well, I'm not very happy, to be honest. It's just the weather's gone a bit nasty, wet and cold, and I've got 2 jumpers on here. It's
Okay.
not good.
Have you
But
got one for?
there's only one thing that's going to sort that out, and
Is
that
that
is a win. That
Nice.
would. So I'm pleading with you to just give me a win to help with my mental capacities.
You don't
Well-
have to plead with me. I'm currently cannon fodder material.
Yeah,
You might have to plead with
I'll
Dave.
do my best, Andy, to help you out. So
Oh, that's very kind of you. What more could anybody want?
exactly.
Okay, now then.
So you
Something
picked the
along
course that we already had, but it's an updated version.
Oh, is it? I better
Yeah.
check I've got the right one.
Yeah, just see if it's version 1.2, Dave.
Okay. I'm doing that right now.
Because the one I had was not a 1.2.
Sapphire Lake 2_1.
Oh, there you go, 2.1. Sorry.
Okay.
It was one of them, but yeah,
I had a feeling that was going to be the one.
I just had a straight Sapphire Lake.
Yeah.
And apparently he encourages to play firm and fast to appreciate the undulations on the greens and stuff.
Mm.
So he had a nice read me in the folder.
Well, you've got hard normal today. A nice, easy setup.
Okay.
Off the tip, 7,000 odd, 7187, 2625,
And
2625 greens, medium pins.
Well, our weather's warming up quite nicely here. We'll be getting mid-20s in the next week or two for sure,
Yeah.
which would be lovely.
But we have been having, as Dave said, some pretty ordinary weather.
Yeah. And our spring is, well, at least in Melbourne, always it's very windy, and of course that really helps the hay fever season along, which I hate.
Yeah, you're not a fan of it. Okay, well, that gives me a good idea of what needs to be done. Oh, although I don't like your line. No, fuck it. It'll do. Whatever. Whatever, as they say.
There's nothing better than golfers saying, fuck it, before they hit the ball.
Yeah.
It almost never ends well.
And you go careering into the out of bounds or something.
Something like that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
It might get there. It might get there. Don't forget it.
Oh.
It's a disgrace.
It is a disgrace.
It is a disgrace.
Ironically, I'm only 2 yards closer. Nah, that was terrible.
Well, remind me not to take that line.
I didn't take that one, Dave. I pushed it out there.
I see. Is that what happened?
Yes. I saw where Andy's went. I thought, well, that's ideal.
It was ideal, as it turned out. I could have taken a bit more off, but I'll be honest, I forgot about the altitude.
Oh, what altitude?
What altitude? Yes, indeed.
So there is altitude?
Mm,
Sorry, I did. If you mentioned it before, I didn't hear it.
I did.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not going to mention it again. If you can't listen to it first time, Dave. Right, 2625 feet.
Okay, that's a fair bit.
2,500 foot? Right.
So I'm expecting 330-yard drive if you get the right wind and elevation and so on. This
Yep.
looks good.
And it's hard normal. Unlucky.
It needed 1 foot more. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What did you hit?
I'll remember after you've had your shot, Andy.
Hold up on the wind.
Good.
Yep, that'll do.
Very nice. I did one of those funny forward spins.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
happen very
think
often.
I've worked out how to get that.
Hmm.
I triggered a trade I'm not willing to diverge on the whatever. I think there's definitely something that I do.
That's nice, Dave.
Yeah.
This putt's
It is
terrifying
very
because
nice.
that pin is really, really, really close to the edge there. 10.
It's definitely got some greasy qualities, as Andy would say.
It has. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay. My lying eyes are deceiving me, I'm sure.
Nice fucking pub.
Oh my god.
Oh, you had it. Well worked out. I thought that was a fair bit of right to
I
left.
thought there was all sorts of break until I started waving the pole around and it was
Yeah.
dead flat.
Yeah.
And I was going, nah, can't be.
Well, it went a little bit right to left, and then it was coming back at the end. It was going to go in perfectly.
Nice.
All right, that's a good start all round. 3 birdies.
I haven't sunk mine yet. I missed a 6-inch putt today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you bobble it over the top or something?
No, I just got fucking lazy and tapped at it and it went under the hole.
You waved the old man at it, did you?
Yes. Well, the boys dared me. They said, go on, get your old man out. And
Ballarat's too cold for that, Andy.
No. Don't like that one.
Alright. I reckon the wind will just bring this around naturally. Maybe with a little bit of assistance.
So, in your research for this course, Andy, did you see how long it is since we've last played it?
I couldn't see any sign that we played it at all.
Yeah.
We might have played it in a 1-to-1, but I couldn't see it in the 3-way game.
And Matthew Rose originally released this for Lynx.
Ah,
And
I'd forgotten that.
he reckons the first version of this was released in 2016.
Wow.
So we may,
It's a
we,
seniors.
we may never have played it.
Well, I mean, it only takes 6 months and they're all brand new to me.
Oh,
Okay. Oh no. I was lucky then.
hey.
That's
You're a
pretty good.
very hard taskmaster on your animation, Dave.
No, no.
Isn't it?
What had happened is I pulled it back and then accidentally held onto it too long at the top, and I thought, oh, it's gonna be out of control. It wasn't too bad, but that'll be
Luke.
slick.
That's pretty good given you had no spin to work with. This. Oh. 100% confident on the math. It's this one. I don't want to do what Dave did.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Nicely worked out. If that was your intention.
It was indeed my intention.
Well, I don't want any of those kinds of intentions tomorrow, Dave. If this is the way you're going to carry on,
You want me to organise Paul McKendry to come around before the game now? That'll seal the deal for you.
yeah. Give us an email address. I'll tell him what time to call.
I've never finished within 5 of Andy when Paul comes around, Dave. It's like the biggest sabotage ever.
It's so funny as well. Because to be fair, Dave, you never sound absolutely bladdered yourself. It's just the quality of your play sort of makes me think there's something not right. But
Yeah.
Paul sounds absolutely off his tree when he comes to your place.
Well,
It's highly entertaining, I must admit.
well, we've normally knocked off 2 bottles of wine before the game starts, a whole bottle each.
Exactly.
Maybe he's also off his tree with delight at how maggoted you are.
Yep. Plus, I think he just enjoys, going a bit overboard when he comes here because he doesn't get to do that at home much.
Yep.
A bit like Dave, actually.
Exactly.
Really.
That's when I get to let my hair down.
I'm not quite sure why everyone thinks my place is where they should release their inner alcoholic.
Well, they come to your place, Dave, and they obviously don't feel any guilt at all associated with knocking back the liquor.
Well, the whole apartment is one giant man cave, Andy. It just releases inhibitions, really.
Yeah. Well, inhibitions have been. This is a.
Oh.
What an interesting shot. Wow. Well, this is not a shot I play very often, but I feel a super fade is in order. And what's going to happen? It's not going to work. I've overfaded it.
I had to reinstall Windows yesterday. I'll tell you for why in a second. It was the most annoying little incident, and I sort of eventually decided, look, I'm just sort of it's going to take less time to do a reinstall via Windows Update. So that's what I did, and I'll tell you what the problem was, and just a moment. Oh, what is this? Well, you were slightly. Slightly, and I'm slightly longer, but I made the same mistake. Yeah, I updated my graphics driver, and everything went okay until I realised that the NVIDIA control panel was now missing. Although I had the NVIDIA app, I didn't have the control panel. And that wasn't that bad. I could have lived with the just using the NVIDIA app. I mean, it's got all the same controls that the NVIDIA control panel does. But the most annoying thing was every time I fired up the PC, I would get an annoying little pop-up comes saying NVIDIA control panel not found. Well, I thought, I bloody know that. If I so in the end, I just couldn't stand this bloody pop-up message coming up.
Yeah, that would annoy me too.
Yeah, other nice shot, Dave.
That was a scary one. I wasn't sure.
So about half an hour, 40 minutes later, I was back on NVIDIA control panel, had installed, and everything appeared to be as it should have been.
There's no doubt NVIDIA drivers aren't as good as they used to be. They always used to be, fantastic compared to the AMD ones. And they're just getting flakier as the whole thing is getting bigger and more unwieldy.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when, the NVIDIA drivers were, like a meg, 1 meg. And now what are they? They're like almost a gig. Another good shot.
So I've actually got two ways of controlling stuff. Again, I can use the NVIDIA app, or I can use the traditional control panel.
Yep. Yeah, I still use I still don't install the NVIDIA app because I'm really not playing any games except 1 or 2, so it doesn't matter. It's just less stuff. Mm. I don't think I'm going to get away with this. No.
No, not to worry. Oh, for Pete's sake. An annoying little hook coming into play again.
You got a whole pristine fairway to aim at, Dave.
Should I find a way to miss it like that?
You might hang on.
No, it's a hard fairway. It's going to run off. Fuck it.
Did
Useless.
too.
Useless.
Wow.
Oh, what a trio of, well,
Of hacks. Go on.
cretins.
Jesus.
It's not that narrow a fairway either. Look at it off to the left there. There's a lot of it.
It's a bout of round the world self-flagellation going on here.
Tony,
Oh,
how are you?
yeah, not too bad. How is
Yeah.
everyone?
We're good.
Not so bad.
We're excited.
Even -1, -2. Yes, yes. You know, I only realised today. I assume you've bought your train tickets.
I've bought them on the way up, but I had terrible trouble. I tried doing it in Chrome, and 4 times it failed, and then it goes, sod off, you've had 4 goes, you're a scammer or something. So I did it again in Firefox. It worked first go, no problem.
Yeah. I wish
I
it
don't
had,
like.
because on the
Oh, no.
Sunday, I'm probably going down to Melbourne myself.
Well, here's the irony. Because I had trouble with Chrome, I only managed to book the tickets up there.
Hey!
So this works perfectly.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and you were in the middle of doing it
Yeah.
when we.
That couldn't have worked any better. That's great news, Phil.
Well, that's glitches are good things.
In this case, yes.
How long is it going to take you to get to Mount Beauty by train, Dave?
It takes 4 hours to get from Southern Cross Station in Melbourne to Bright, and then Phil meets us there, and it's probably another 40-minute drive.
Yeah,
Wow.
about half an hour. I'm surprised it doesn't go all the way through to Mount Beauty, but
So am I.
obviously
I checked,
doesn't.
and there's nothing that goes through to Mount Beauty. It's like you're a desert.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, but that's fine. I'll pop over to Wonga Gap and pick you guys up.
Yeah.
You'll have to the bus, if it goes to Bright, that means it'll be driving through Porpunka.
That's right. We could get shot at.
No, he might try and take over the bus.
It could turn out like the movie Speed or something.
Yeah.
I was thinking Speed. You might drive off the top of Tawonga Gap and fly, over the cliff through the air and land perfectly on the road below.
He didn't look as attractive as Sandra Bullock.
No. One word answer.
So they actually did my suggestion and put out a $1 million reward that didn't work anyway.
Well, yes.
Not yet, exactly.
Yes.
But if someone's sheltering him, that it'll be becoming more and more attractive by the day.
Well, the thing is, it'd be funny if he rounded on the person sheltering him and was collecting and said,
Oh, Dave.
"Oh, close, close, but no cigar." So who won the last game I was watching?
On Monday, was that Monday?
I
Were you
think
here
so.
Monday? Yeah, you were. Andy won.
Okay.
I
Right.
think so. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So I'm not tipping any more
Yeah,
wins.
I just remember I ran last. That's all.
I'm off. Well, I remember Dave was still going okay despite the fact that I tipped him. Yeah. No. I've
You did have that.
retired. I've retired my magic tipping calculator. The magic's run out. So
Yeah, we'll just call you Lou Richards from now on. Kiss of death.
yeah.
So
All right.
my sister.
I'm happy to do that, and I'll just name someone for the curse. if you want.
So my sister introduced an interesting theory today.
Yeah.
She thinks there's a possibility that that attempted assassination of Trump was actually set up because of the way the security guys acted and the way they let him stand up and shake his fist at the crowd and all that stuff. They go, there's no way security would let them do that if he'd just been shot at.
Yeah,
You're right. They just cart him off, don't they?
Yep.
At 1,000,000 miles an hour.
And the whole thing felt staged as well, didn't it? The way he stood up and did all that.
Yeah, it was like, and the more I think about it, the more pre-planned it feels and smells.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the lack of damage to his ear.
Yeah.
It's
Which
crazy.
leads to today's theory that the Republicans are behind the assassination of this guy today because they know that now what's going to happen is Republican maniacs are going to start shooting Democrat speakers, and
they've
it's
been
all
doing
going to
it anyway.
escalate, and then it
They've
can
been
all
doing
lead to.
it. Well,
Which is what they want.
I'd be slightly worried if I was Jimmy Kimmel, to be honest.
Yes, so would I.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, anything's possible, but but I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? That anyone, like, if you're a sort of just a Republican and not a nutcase, I know the two quite often are the same thing, but not every Republican's a nutcase. If you're there and you say, well, and you hear that from a Democrat, that, yeah, it was just false flag operation, you go, well, I mean, you can't believe anything, can you? At the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, anything that happens is a false flag, and I mean, they're in a bad way, America. It really just feels like, it's a matter, and the way that Trump reacts as well is he never ever takes the chance to pull people together. He sinks the boot straight into the Democrats. So basically taking political advantage of the shooting to stir up more hatred against Democrats.
Yeah, he wants to demonize them, like,
well,
they're
it
Jews or
feels
something.
like, it does feel like, it just feels like some form of civil war is almost inevitable.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
And I suspect that'll happen the minute one section is not happy with the result of an election, which I suspect isn't far away.
Well, let's not forget that France is just going through some pretty turbulent times again at the moment.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
They're in a worse position than the UK is in terms of their finances and so on.
Yeah.
And left versus right, free speech versus sort of semi-dictatorship.
Well,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask our ambassador to the United States, to Mr. Mandelson, who is having his own problems at the moment
With the Epstein birthday party.
being in the orbit of a very close orbit of Epstein.
yeah. Well, he's got plenty of mates. I'm sure there's more names to come.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all rather messy, isn't it? But I'm still amazed that Russia can freak out so many people, and their economy is the size of Australia's, probably smaller now.
Yeah.
After a few years of war, so
It's just the military. They've got so much military might.
yeah, well, that's right.
Well,
Yeah,
when I say might, I mean they've got nukes.
well,
they're
they've
about
got nukes,
scary,
but I'm sure their regular army is much bigger than Australia's as well. But it just shows they spend all their money on that rather than healthcare, I suppose.
But you got to consider that the land that they've taken for Ukraine, let's say when there was a ceasefire tomorrow and the boundaries stayed where they were, they've stolen hundreds of billions of dollars worth of resources from Ukraine.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money.
All their bloody
Maybe
coastal
trillions,
property
probably.
as well.
So
I'd-
they're
I'd
doing
be-
okay.
yeah, well, that's an if, but and yeah, I mean with Western Europe economies sort of floundering a bit, the ability for them to actually stand up to Russia is maybe reduced, but the few drones in Poland made them stand up and pay attention, didn't it?
Well, I think that was handled exactly correctly. They've just got to absolutely smash him down if he tries anything in any other
Yeah.
country.
Yeah,
Immediately and with great
they-
force.
They called bullshit, didn't they?
Yeah. You just can't let him. You can't give him one
they-
inch.
They went, "Oops, accident," and the Poles just said, "Yeah."
And it would be smart of them actually to knock down a few drones when they're 10k within the Russian border, just to say, don't do this. Send them a message. Anyway, we'll see.
Well, you just all the way through that Ukraine war, you've just hoped that Europe or America just bloody supply enough stuff to the Ukrainians to just stuff the Russians up, but they just haven't done it. They've just done it on a leak, on a slow bleed that just manages to stave off disaster, but not much more.
And that's actually the Democrats' fault. They had quite a bit of time to really escalate the amount of aid they gave and change the parameters of the war, and they didn't do it.
Well, I was wondering whether they were doing it on purpose just to bleed the Russian economy dry, but maybe they didn't anticipate the amount of assistance they were going to get from China and Korea and Iran and wherever. But yeah, anyway.
And they probably never thought that Trump was going to get back in.
Well, oh God, it happens,
doesn't it?
Yes, indeed. It's incredible to be in a country that's doing relatively well and relatively removed from all that nonsense, but God.
Nice drive.
Yeah,
It is a nice drive. Well, one thing that sort of kind of semi-related to something you just said there, Phil, is there's a website called Flight 24 Tracker or something like that, and this is a fantastic site because it tells if I see a plane overhead, which I do quite a bit, I can go to this site and it will tell me in real time what the plane is, where it's going from, and where it's going to. It's fantastic, and you sort of see that there are sort of like highways in the sky, for want of a better word, and then they all sort of go down the same route, and then they might peel off at various points. And I sort of as soon as I saw this thing about the drones going into Ukraine via Belarus, I can well see that the Allies will now start coordinating the destruction of the Russian zones a lot more efficiently than they are. Than Ukraine is fairly efficient, but it's not stopping all of them. But maybe one area that the Western powers will throw in behind.
Yeah, I hope so.
One of the adjustments they've had to make, and everyone's had to make this same adjustment, is you can make a really cheap drone, but the things that even shoot down the drones cost 100 times more than the drones right now, because they just haven't got the cheaper technology in play, which can just be another drone, for example. But all that stuff's coming and evolving all the time. It's a real moving target.
They need to invent killer bees.
Don't joke about that. That's coming. That's a nice shot.
Yep.
Under the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in 5 years' time, instead of sending warplanes up to patrol the skies, they'll be sending up sort of nano drones or something like that, which have just enough oomph in them, whether it's lasers or whatever, to take them down quickly and cheaply.
Well,
Well,
just
imagine if
imagine.
you had a whole web of drones sitting up there, and each one with a laser, and they could all collectively lock onto something coming in. So, one thing coming in would have to avoid, like maybe a dozen sort of simultaneous lasers or whatever, because they're all, you could imagine something like that. I'm sure the defense experts are well advanced in their thinking.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of the premise in one of the President is Down type of films,
Okay.
where it was with Morgan Freeman and Gerard Butler, and at one point there was this whole swarm of drones which were released, and nearly got the president. I know it was all hokum in a sense, but it's that kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
be,
Well, I was just thinking, even the killer bees idea. I mean, I was only just thinking on top of that. What if there was like it's very small because it's a bee and it can fly at a good pace. But what if it could really speed up to a target and almost because of the speed become like a bullet? So it's basically flying bullets. That could go over very long distance.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah. Or just have a
Yeah.
poison that it injects when it hits the target. You could have assassin bee drones that
Yeah.
kill your enemies. That sort of stuff
Right.
could count. It's all coming.
Yeah. Hey, just to totally change the subject, one
Right.
thing I didn't get about Erin Patterson, the mushroom murderer, and her sentence is that, like, she got this supposedly slightly more lenient non-parole period of 33 years because she's going to be kept largely in solitary confinement. And the reason she's being kept in solitary confinement is for her own protection. But it's known that, anything more than a couple of days of solitary confinement is really damaging to humans. And she's going to be in that situation for 33 years. I just can't imagine how is the situation being in the wider prison community worse than 33 years of, isolation? It just makes no sense to me. I would have thought if I was in her position, I'd say, you know what, I'd take a few beatings just so that I can be around people.
Yeah. Exactly.
It made no sense to me. How can you just can't keep someone in isolation in 33 years? That's ridiculous.
It's effectively torture.
Well, it is, and I think there was one article I read where it's against United Nations sort of conventions, and I thought, it just sounds like nonsense. I mean, and also, why are other inmates going to pick on her more than others because she's a poisoner? It's not like in a men's prison where rapists and pedophiles are known to be beaten up. Like, okay, she's a murderer, but there'll be other murderers there, presumably, and who might have murdered people with a hammer, as opposed to just, so I don't get why she's more at risk than other people. Just makes no sense. It all seems to be assumption based. They've just put her in there from the start, assuming she'll be picked on, but they've got no evidence she will be. And I don't understand why she would be. It's like, oh, you're famous, so we'll beat you up. Well,
I have a theory.
What?
I think because she's so famous, the prison system knows if she gets beaten up, it'll get reported on, and then they'll look bad. So they'd rather just torture her and leave her in solitary for 33 years so they don't get to look bad. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Do you reckon Julian Knight's been beaten up maybe once or twice?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, and that's never been reported, has it? So
Yeah, but no one would care about that. They'd just go, yeah, that's good.
maybe. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one though. I couldn't quite get the logic. It's almost like to save you from beatings will give you an even worse punishment than the beatings themselves.
Yeah,
It just makes no sense.
Yeah, it just felt a bit cover your ass to me, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that might be. You don't guess. Maybe she'll sue them.
Come and join me.
Yeah, I think I've gone worse, Andy.
Oh, 53. This is a good tester for you.
Awkward distance. It's a little bit right to left. I've got to pitch it at the 49-yard mark. Right.
Oh, what an interesting shot.
Yeah, I tried a different theory. It almost worked.
Not a bad result, really.
Mm.
It was almost bad, but
She'd just scrape a par out of it.
Okay.
So how's the course looking, Phil? Is it in good shape for us?
It's in perfect condition.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Yeah. Snow's melting quickly with the weather we're getting, but so I'm not sure if there'll still be some in 2 weeks. It might be a touch. But yeah, of course is looking great. Everything's green as up here.
Yeah. There was no public transport option that got us there any earlier than 3:50 in the afternoon, so there was no chance of a game on Thursday. So we just went for the slightly later one, where we just catch one train and one bus and we're done.
Yeah, no, that all works out well.
Yeah.
I've actually taken the Wednesday and Thursday off, but I think I'll go to Albury and get the car serviced and maybe get my medical check done.
Yep. Just runs away a bit. I get excited.
I'm gonna I'll print up a menu as well.
Oh.
But I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Friday morning, waffles with fruit, nuts, ice cream, and maple syrup.
Yeah.
And that evening might be something like, Thai green curry. And then Saturday morning, because it's grand final day, egg and bacon sandwiches.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yep. And the evening will be sticky rice and chicken.
That sounds great.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, there's a few treats coming up, I think.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the sticky rice and chicken, that goes very well with beer drinking.
Oh,
there's also a Thai snack called Mu Daddio.
Yeah.
Which is basically strips of pork that are sort of grilled, in little bite-sized pieces and in a bowl, and they're very good for eating with beer as well.
Sounds like a street food dish.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's a very common one when you go to the outdoor restaurants. But you tend to get it after you've had the main meal, just as that snack with your drink.
Yeah, it sounds lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, working diligently on the details of that.
Yeah, and somewhere in there's a traumatic 9 holes of golf on the Friday.
Yeah. Well, I thought, like we start off with the breakfast of the waffles and ice cream and maple
Mm.
syrup.
Wow.
You're not you're not reenacting Rain Man, are you? He liked was it pancakes with maple syrup?
No, it's totally different from Rain Man because it's waffles.
Yeah, yes, of course it is. But other than that, it's maple syrup and pancakes.
Well, that is a big North American thing, I guess. Maple syrup. It is Canadian maple syrup. So
There you
but
go.
yeah.
It'll
So
be it'll be a big
they're
treat
big
for
on it
my
over
body.
there. What they're big on over there is either pancakes and waffles with bacon and eggs and maple syrup on top of that. So they like the sweetness on top of their bacon and eggs.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, no.
no, nice.
Tiger line.
Oh,
Gutsy play, Dave.
that wasn't
Wow.
me.
Oh, Andy. Gutsy play, Andy.
Wow.
That was. I am
Wow.
not going to mess with that line.
Right. You almost paid for your Rain Man comment there, Andy.
Yes, I did.
He was almost in the rain. Let's put a little range draw on this one.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's okay.
Wow, I'll tell you what. There was very fine margins, I've got to say, because you only had to get that slightly wrong for that to be very wet.
Yeah. It was exciting. Oh, what a great shot this is. How exciting.
That's it.
It's not that exciting. Alright.
Be exciting in real life, wouldn't it?
Yes.
He's gone for it.
I'm not scared. Oh, it's going to be good.
Oh, wow. If you did that shot in real life, that would be a genuine round of applause.
Yes.
Outrageous, Dave.
Oh, I've got my mojo back.
253. 253.
All right. Let me see. It's a very dodgy shot, isn't it? God. Oh, I wish I'd noticed how far out you were, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, all you need to know is the carry that Dave got, 253. So you can work out where 253 takes you to. Just got to decide what club to hit. Might be a little bit longer, but it's still perfectly adequate. No?
Yeah, the wind's got it a bit, but I was happy to mess with the right side rather than the left.
And we should be able to finish this hole and then restart teams.
Oh, that's 3 for 3, not in the water.
Yeah, that was a good call, that Dave.
Oh, that's not a bad spot to be, Andy. But it's going to take some finesse.
Yeah, good
And
shot.
finesse shown. Very nice.
Oh. Well, so far the course has not been disappointing at all. It's been. Oh! It's another one.
You Your short game tonight, though, has been superb. You really haven't had any
Wow.
real putts to deal with.
Hmm. But none of them are dropped, Dave.
Yes. Well, I hope you're not storing them all up for tomorrow, though.
Well, I think I'm using up all my good shots tonight. We'll see.
Fuck all in this one, but
Oh, yes. Nothing. Well, there were 3 pretty good shots. So, radio show tomorrow night, Phil?
Friday night. Oh,
That is tomorrow night.
you know what's happened. You know what's
No.
happened. That's what I'm totally thrown off because Natalie had she had a study thing in Melbourne for a class she does by distance.
Yeah.
So I took yesterday off and we drove down on Tuesday night and I had the day off and we drove back today. So I'm sitting here at my desk after dinner and I go, oh, it's Monday night. I'll tune into the golf. So I've been thinking it's Monday for the last 20 minutes. That's why at the start I was thinking, gee, it wasn't long ago that I was watching golf, surely. And I was right because today is Thursday.
Well,
Yes,
I've got some-
radio station tomorrow, Dave.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
thought-
great. Yeah. Because that means instead of 4 days of work to go, you've only got 1. That's a big win.
It is a big win.
all right.
It is a big win. It's not the start of the week. It's the bloody well end of the week. I like taking Wednesday off.
Everyone
might try
jump
to
out
do
of
more of
teams.
it.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
No worries.
Yeah.
Come on, Andy. There we go. Hi, Phil.
Yeah, this time I resisted the lure of the early join.
Yeah,
I did.
you're
I
lucky,
did too.
You're lucky because
saw-
Andy took his time getting out.
It's a siren call. It's hard to resist.
Yeah, I just stared at it and it disappeared and reappeared. So I thought,
Yeah.
you're on the money. That's very strange. The thing what day of the week it is. You're meant to do that when you're not working, aren't you?
And does Natalie still go in on Fridays sometimes?
Yeah, most times.
And has she ever hosted a segment herself, like a?
Well, we did for a while where she would do sort of like 4 or 5 of her songs on end, but she never, and she just, yeah, whatever, and sort of just got sick of doing it, I suppose. So yeah, it never really took that way, but
No,
she's
you gave
happy
it a
just
shot.
to be there and saying comments here and there.
It's nice.
Yeah, no, it's been good. We had a real estate agent come in today talking about what we're going to do with the house.
Bloody real estate agents. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice, Andy.
yeah. Oh, it seemed okay though, we actually said what, like she was talking about it, and I said, what would you do if this was your house? Because we were talking about, both Airbnb and sort of long-term rent. And she said, she actually, after seeing the house, she said, well, each bedroom has its own ensuite. So she said, I'll be able to Airbnb this for sure, because a lot of people, when they go away with their friends, they
want
don't
their
want
own
to share.
bathroom.
They
Yeah.
don't want to share a bathroom. So she
Yeah.
said, this is ideal. People will flock to this.
Yeah.
So it sounds
Okay.
good to me. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you say there's a way of, like, it being automatically managed without them taking 80% of your money?
No, she's still going to take a fair whack, but I had a bit of a chat about my previous experience, and I actually, like, I've known her for years, around town and stuff, and she's always struck me as someone with a bit of a hard edge to her, but,
Yeah.
that's not necessarily a bad thing. But she had really good local intel,
Yeah.
about what goes on and stuff. And we were talking about that, and she said she was surprised to hear of our other experience, but she said, look, we use Airbnb, and we'll make you a host, but only so you can keep track of what's going on, because there have been instances where other people have Airbnb'd out, and they've sort of suspected of the hosts, of the agent, that they've rented it out without telling them and kept the money. So she said,
Oh, that'd be
I don't
nice.
even want to be accused of that. So
Wow.
so we'll make you host, so you can basically stalk us, but you don't get to do anything if there's any emergency or whatever.
Nice.
And I deal with that. So I like the sound of that.
Yeah. At least it
And-
sounds more honest than some of those other mobs you've dealt with.
Yeah, well, exactly. I think she's on the up and up, so. And she said, look, and I said, which one would you do? And she said, the way to go is do it in your first year, do Airbnb. And if it doesn't work out, then flip over to long-term then. But if it works out and you're happy with it and you've still got access to it, why wouldn't you continue? So that makes good sense to me.
Yeah, it does. Oh, so that sounds like a way forward at least.
Yeah.
And you're still keeping it, so all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, this is quite the tight game.
Well, it will be if I roll this one in, that's for
I
sure.
don't.
Yep. Good one.
And you did. You want to take someone out of play, Lou, by predicting?
No.
Okay.
No, don't do it.
Rather than too tight.
Are out. 67. Actually, not a bad line in.
No, fucking terrible hit.
Come and join me, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a huge magnet on that corner of the dog leg, isn't there?
Has it got your name written on it?
It doesn't, Andy. I'm going to just shave past that corner and go down the downslope and get an extra 50 yards.
Well, you've just got enough, I think.
I'm not going to get the downslope, though.
Not a bad effort, though.
Yeah.
I think
Very
there was
nice.
just a hint of a range draw going on there.
A tiny bit.
Just
A whiff.
a whiff. A soup song.
A little atomizer spray. Just
Yeah, all right, we get the message.
is that enough? Yeah, we'll stop now. All right. More serious. so happy with this. Be right.
Still a good result. Oh, okay. Is it nasty? 3.
Okay. So,
I would hate that lie in real life. It's not as bad in this game. Wow. Wow.
stay short.
Well, you get a
Cute.
read off Dave anyway.
Well, he would have if I didn't putt off the green.
Which you would never do, Dave. You're an honest man. Oh, yeah, okay.
Shot.
So I'm just going to mention a series that I watched the first episode of last night. I'm not sure what it's on, with what streaming service. It's called The Girlfriend, and it's creepy and interesting and scary, and it's going to go to bad places, but it's really good. So if it's on whoever you stream from, give it a go.
The Girlfriend.
The Girlfriend, yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, it's giving me the stupid view. It's all right, problem fixed. I saw mine roll and I saw Andy's roll. Yes. Oh,
Oh,
I just hit it a bit too hard.
Let's see what. Oh yes.
looks good.
Lovely, Andy.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dave.
My pleasure. You don't have to return the favour, but if you'd like to, that would be great.
Well, if I'm in a position to do so, I will certainly do my best.
All right, so basically we've got a no putting off the green pledge.
Come on. The driving's been a bit spotty tonight.
Well, it was a good save.
That's a good drive for once.
Mayor's office. It's the middle of the mayor's office.
It's in the comfy chair in the mayor's office.
It's in the mayor's chair. Yeah, that's it.
I'm not sure.
Come on.
It's,
No, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Just.
it was.
Also pushing my luck.
You're okay. Or are you? Oh, God, that's two drives which had a merest whiff of disgrace about them.
We both enjoyed the variation on the fairway there. It's a great line. Now it's proven.
Oh, off the fucking green. Come
Wow.
on.
All right, well, that's good information. You carried 101. You've hit the 105, I believe, given the altitude. I'm going to hit the 120. Or maybe you hit the 120. Going to hit the 134 and chop the crap out of it. It's going to be the biggest chop ever.
This way you reach in the corner for the straight jacket if you've made a total rickets. Oh, you haven't. Oh, what a good shot
Yeah,
that
it's
was.
a genius shot. And I didn't hit the 120. It was a very foolish 105.
High 93. Ah. Hmm. 5 feet away, Dave. Very good shot.
Mm.
I'd go as far as to say that's probably the best shot of the night for adding the complexity of it and
I did enjoy it.
Phew.
oh,
I wasn't sure
yeah,
if it hit it. No, I wasn't sure if it hit it hard enough.
yeah, it's downhill. That's well done.
Yep. Just.
Geez, that was trying to get away, wasn't it?
Mm.
And we have a new leader again. Oh, this is a good drive. I'm impressed with this course. I really am. It's
I've changed my opinion of Matthew Rose courses over the last 6 months because I used to think they were sterile and boring. And they are kind of sterile, but they're all interesting. They're good to play. I used to avoid them like the plague.
Well, might explain why we haven't grabbed his course. The updated version of this one.
Exactly.
I think possibly we didn't really like the his version of Melbourne. I must admit I don't like playing that version of Melbourne. I much prefer the other version.
I don't think we've played his version for 6 years. We've always played the good one, that big resource hungry one, which is fantastic and very close to accurate.
Okay. Come and join me, Dave.
Yep, no good. Oh, oh, son of a...
You avoided the disgrace call quite nicely, Dave. Well
I would have been happy just with the first cut or something.
done. I don't think it was doable anyway with the headwind.
No.
Perfect.
I don't know if I like that distance out. 73 yard? Might not be bad. Now it's not good. What the
Wow.
You did not hit the 3 wood, Andy.
I did not hit the 3 wood at the 7.
It's obvious now.
Would you rather be my distance out or not?
I think I would. But anyway, let's have to do a pitch and see what happens.
Mm. Well, we have a variety of shot lengths. Yeah, about 30 yards between each one. Yeah, 30 and 28.
Not too much. Okay.
Well, that's going to be good.
Pretty good.
Really, when you look at that pin. I think it's
Yeah, I'm not liking where my ball is at all.
Hey! Well, I'll tell you what, that bloody weasel, our Prime Minister yesterday, he stood up in the House of Commons and he said, "I have full confidence in the ambassador to the United States, and he said all due process was
Oh, no.
followed.
Oh, no.
Within 24 hours, he's been sacked.
Ah,
Honestly,
fantastic. It's like some sort of running joke. Politicians, really.
That's like isn't that like a club saying that they have full confidence in their coach, manager?
Yeah, and they sack him the next day. That's right.
yeah, the
That
next
happens
day,
every
not
time.
even, because he stood up there in Prime Minister's question time, and he obfuscated, and now he's been sacked.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about the man.
He's gone. So
Come on.
now the poor bastard has to go off and take some bullshit consultancy job or a spot on a board and make a casual £2 million a year for no work. Poor bastard.
Well, Carol doesn't often come up and show me breaking news items, but it's highly delighted to see that one.
Yeah.
I mean, not so much for Mandelson, really. I mean, it was just the way that Starmer behaved in Prime Minister's question time yesterday. He was he was at his pitiful worst.
Mm.
He really was.
Oh, he'll be that way again tomorrow when he tries to explain the U-turn that just occurred.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch that, Andy.
Yeah.
So, is this over his Epstein links?
Yes. Well, I haven't read what he said. Oh, sorry, no, he sacked him. So that would imply that it wasn't Mandelson's decision to go.
Well, that implies that
I'm reading BBC now. It says the emails show that the depth and extent of Peter Mandelson's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein is materially different from that known at the time of his appointment.
Mm.
Well, once again, he was pointedly asked what information was known and so on and so forth, and he was asked will the Prime Minister provide the information which was used to, basically the vetting document, and he just said, all due process was followed, standard waffle.
That's standard non-answer, yeah.
So apparently what's come out is Peter Mandelson's suggestion that Jeffrey Epstein's first conviction was wrongful and should be challenged. That's new information. In light of that, mindful of the victim of Epstein's crimes, he has been withdrawn as ambassador with immediate effect.
Well, that was actually known yesterday, Phil. So I don't know whether BBC are behind the curve a little bit.
Well, that means that there might be more coming out in the next day or two about what he actually got up to or knew.
I'm sure there will be, yeah. Because that's what Mandelson said yesterday. There's more to come.
So isn't this party going for the record for the most politicians sacked in a very short period of time?
Well, they're going quite well.
Is that 6 or 7?
It's probably 7 now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. But it seems to be happening more frequently. Nothing really happened. There was one who was thrown out or resigned within the first 6 months. But there's been a lot more in the last 5 or 6 months now.
Mm. Suddenly Boris Johnson's looking like a beacon of stability.
But there's even bigger news coming out of the UK, of course, in the last 24 hours.
What is that? The mailman is pressing hard at Sapphire Lake. What's that?
No, that Anne Postecoglou's been appointed as Nottingham Forest manager. Massive news.
Well, it is to Sam Pang. It's not to me. All right, I'm gonna chop and fade this. It's gonna perfectly balance out the wind. No, it's not. Oh no! Bite.
Oh.
Bite.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not good.
Oh, oh,
Not happy, Jan.
oh, never look good.
At least it's dropped me in an okay spot.
Right. Well, can't be that club. Or is it? 40 feet. That's 10 feet, 9 feet. I'm really tempted to go with the 8-iron here. I'm going to have a look at this green to see whether. See, I don't like your putt, Dave, because you're putting down to the water. It's not a bad. Okay. If I go long and into the bunker, it's not too bad.
It's a good shot.
It's right on it.
Pretty close.
You couldn't have done anything to get it much closer. Yeah, with sanity. All right, what have we got? Okay. Something went wrong with that.
A bit more would have been nice.
Not bad. Having said that, I wouldn't give for this to go in. $32, right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's
You
it,
got
Ducker.
the right. Oh. I was gonna say the
1%
pace.
less, and it goes straight in the middle.
I know, it was very close.
Oh,
That was a cruel hole for you, Dave.
None of the first shot was terrible, and now I'm really paying Oh,
Thought about jumping out, didn't it?
didn't it?
Well, I can tell that I'm going to go off to the weekly shop in a probably more disposed to smiling at the checkout operator and saying, please and thank you a bit more. I think there's nothing better than not so much the demise of a politician, but the obvious embarrassment that it has now placed our heinous prime minister in.
Well, there's a certain irony to the fact that in the fallout to Jeffrey Epstein, the only person to have lost his job over it is not an American.
Yeah.
But you've got an entire political party that knows that all of this is wrong, and yet they're still covering up for Trump.
You would think his sacking will increase the pressure, you would think, in America, but maybe they've got other things on their minds at the moment.
Yeah, well, there's also some irony in the fact that Trump used the Epstein saga as, like part of
To get
his
elected,
springboard to get elected, and now he's stamping it down because his name and so many others are in there.
You're all a bunch of lunatics. But I mean, it just shows what a master of bluff, eh? Like, he knew he was involved, and yet he played it as though, it was all other people, without just brazen.
He knew this time in, the second time in, he's learned a lot, and plus he's got people behind him that are a lot smarter the second time and more organised. And, he's basically just deciding to ignore the law and ignore the Constitution, and he's getting away with it.
Yeah, well, I think in the first time he actually, because he didn't know the levers of power, he actually had people in, like, the Secretary of State and a bunch of others who were trying to curb whatever he was trying to do, thinking, this is for even Mike Pence, someone who he ended up accepting the election result, even though he had the power to say, no, we don't accept it, which Trump just couldn't understand. If you have the power to do something in your favour, you just do it, regardless of right or wrong.
J.D. Vance would never have, accepted it the way Pence did.
Yeah, so, that's the change, isn't it? It's you just wonder where all this is heading.
Yeah, nowhere good. What a shock, Dave.
Oh, mama.
Andy, Dave's just sat there saying nothing, and look what he's doing. He's sneaked his way to the front.
Well, he's just an assassin of the first order.
Right, you better watch it, Dave. I might have to tip you.
Don't.
Yeah, come on, tip me.
Still too many holes, Phil.
No,
Come on, Phil. Don't be.
I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that.
The kiss of death. That's what it was.
How the worm has turned. Everyone will.
It's a brilliant line as well.
Yeah, that's nice, Dave.
This is going to be equally good. I feel as though I've been left out of the party list here.
Oh.
Good shot.
Or have they?
Oh!
Oh, God.
Come on!
I was sitting there. I wanted to say something, but it was such a horrible shot you had. I just thought there was nothing I can say. And look what you've done. Wow.
Wow.
That's huge,
I
Andy.
was sure I was going to at least maybe pick one up. And worst case, not
Wow.
drop a shot.
And
Wow.
this putt we've got, Dave, they're awful.
Yeah, they're horrible.
And Andy would have been off the. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, all right.
Mm.
Good. Very nice effort.
Wow, okay. Not a fan.
Well, you could just try and belt it and take the line out, Dave.
What a good idea. Just going to have to not hit it too hard. It either drops or it's going to be short. Oh no! Now look at it.
Oh,
Bounced it.
I didn't fucking belt it. That's the problem. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my fucking lord. Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, given the position of the balls, you couldn't see any scenario where Andy was going to pick up 2 strokes on you,
No.
and that's what happened.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
What a turnaround!
Well,
Wow.
Phil, see the kiss of death.
Well, I
You-
didn't. I was
No,
going
you-
to say just as well I didn't tip you because you might have blamed me for it, but
Yeah, I'm blaming you anyway.
Yeah. Because you implied you might, Phil.
Oh, for God's sake,
So-
getting the-
okay.
It's a brutal judge.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
It really is.
Well, you know you can't trust judges or juries.
Well, I think I have to just remain silent. I think from now on.
Mute.
Uh,
Remain mute, Phil.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the.
Hit the mute button. No.
Well, just specialise on political commentary. Maybe that could be the answer. Because you're pretty good at that. Oh,
It's a
hang
stitch up. How's that for political commentary?
on. Just answer a different question. You'll be fine. Perfect.
Yeah, 2 very nice drives. And mine.
Well, that could be good. That's
God, that nearly went in.
yeah.
Dear me, David. That would have been high jinx if that had gone in.
Would have been some way to get back near the lead.
It's another one.
I was never going to miss. Great putt.
So,
Ooh. Right, so it's left to right at the end, and it's right to left at the start. Oh,
Oh my God, I thought you'd missed that, Andy.
yeah,
Wow.
so did I.
This might turn things around, this hole. Very interesting.
nice shot.
4 feet. Very nice.
Oh!
Oh! Wow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, bit ordinary, Dave. You hit it a tad too hard.
That was very close.
I think we've got that. Looks the right club as well.
Yeah.
All hit the same club, the 134.
Yeah, I've partially punched mine. Oh, I'm sure there's some sort of break on this.
Good birdie.
Ah.
You've regained that lead of yours, Dave. Good.
Been a lot of twists and turns.
Did we want to restart teams?
Yep. All right. Let's do that.
Yep. You there, Phil? No.
Oh, yeah,
Phil never jumped out.
I've got to jump out to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave, you got to jump out again, mate.
Too early.
Yep. No. No. Out you
Too
get, Phil.
soon?
No.
And again,
Yep.
oh,
That's it. Hello, Phil.
Hey,
Yep, we're all back.
all right.
That was exciting.
Yeah, that
wasn't
was
so,
good.
so
It was
straightforward.
like traffic lights going on and off.
Hmm.
Or whack-a-mole, you know.
Mm. -4, -4, -5.
Yeah, it's anyone's
Wow.
game.
Wow.
17th hole.
Yes, it's close. So close that one might be tempted to make a prediction.
I'm such an idiot.
At least you didn't call yourself an idiot.
I appreciate your support.
Hmm.
No.
Ooh,
Pulled it.
it's obviously gone with the 7 wood.
I was trying to play strategic. I still fucked it. Uh-oh.
Go there.
Oh.
Well, it's not too bad there.
Very exciting, Andy.
Well, nobody's hit the fairway.
That'll play.
One shot. Ordinarily, that would be a decent shot. I think, Dave, you've got one hand on that trophy
Oh.
with that shot.
I'll wait and see what you do first.
I,
Oh.
And you went in on the full.
mm.
Hmm. Let's do right. And then right to left. Oh, does it? Oh, God, that's another one.
Crikey.
Had a few of those tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, needed that.
Well, what a time to pull that one out, Dave.
It's very lucky.
Yes, you just doubled your lead.
Mm.
Oh, you could have done with a with a bit of water or something like this on this hole.
Alright, what have we got here? 26.
Part one done.
Oh, beauty.
There's office.
Mayor's toilet.
Oh, bloody hell. And the only saving grace is the line.
Yeah, we do have the better line in. Not sure if it's a two-stroke advantage, which we need. All right, 10% power loss. Before. There's a lot of math in this one. 146, 12%. Yeah, that'll be it. All right. All right, go with that. Now,
It's not a bad shot, though.
Yeah, pretty good day, mate.
Something.
Stop there.
Looks pretty good.
Stop there. No. Ah. 2 yards from being great.
Mm.
Yep.
Great shot, Andy.
Yep. You caught the
Well,
the fairway.
you've done all you
perfectly.
could do. You sink that, force a 3-putt from Dave. Who knows?
Shit. For God's sake. This is almost a full hit to get up, to get into the hole. 30 inches, the 41 foot. This could end up disaster. Okay. No.
Not bad though. It was 6 feet away.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Oh my God.
I don't know what happened there. Like the poll didn't say that was
What
going to happen
the
at
hell?
all.
Oh my goodness.
That's the worst part.
I was just going to say there was a scenario there where the game could have been tied.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Jesus Christ. That's the worst putt in the history of putting. I'm just replaying it in my mind. I can't work out what happened.
There's a Bermuda Triangle on the green.
There is. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, I was cannon fodder anyway. It
There's
doesn't really
all
matter.
sorts of stuff going on in this green. Yeah, you're right. That hardly moved at all. That hardly moved at all.
that was straight, wasn't it?
Dumbfounded.
Alright. I think it's flat. Hint of that maybe.
Got it.
Oh.
Well done.
Yeah. Good victory in the end. Back 9 after a shock to the system when you 3-potted at R5 hole.
Yeah, from 7 foot.
Mm.
Well, fun course.
Yeah, solid back 9, Dave. Very solid.
Thank you.
Look at that.
There's almost a hole in one in there as well.
Well, you and Andy both only had one bogey.
Mm.
few more.
Yeah.
So that crazy 3-putt that I had didn't result in a drop stroke.
No, because
On the
it was a
card.
par instead of a.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Very good.
Okay.
Well done. Good scores.
Good game. Enjoyable.
Here we are. We're back on the winners rostering again. Tell you what, we've been the last 6. We've gone blue, red, orange, blue, red, orange.
Mm.
So we've
Sharing it around.
yeah. There's a kind of equilibrium going on here. And the equilibrium is no use to me and Dave.
No, it's got a lot of use to Ballarat, Dave. That's
Yeah,
all he
well,
wants. We'll be running out of months, Andy.
Sapphire Lake.
Is there a beef Wellington when we come to visit Andy? Phil?
Some
Um,
locally sourced mushrooms.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm open to all sorts of requests. Hadn't been planned yet, but
So-
I hear there's a few second-hand dehydrators around the place.
Yeah, they're in tips, but you can probably salvage them. Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
So if you drive us back, that means you're down there for the week, and you'll be there the next night, the Monday night, for dinner
That's
and golf.
that's
is that
exactly
right?
right. That's exactly right. It's a
All right.
it's like a fully 4-day festival of golf and food.
Fantastic. Well, I'll probably have baked beans on toast on Sunday night just because I'll be feeling lazy, but that's okay. That's just me.
No worries. All right, I'm gonna join the family on this Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Hilarious.
All right.
No worries, Phil.
Oh, no worries.
All right.
Talk to you
take
next
care.
Monday.
See you
too.
soon.
See ya.
Bye
Bye.
bye. 11:09:25. Okay. Another green this time.
Lovely.
Okay, we've all got green. That's nice. Right. Give us your other numbers, Dave.
Oh, 306.
What was it? 306.
306, yeah.
Yeah.
71,
71.
yes. 321,
321. Yeah.
78,
78. Yeah.
161,
61.
171,
1.71.
and
Yeah.
75.
Gosh, mine was a 68. Yeah.
Okay, 309,
Yeah.
36,
That was awful. Yeah.
yep, 320,
Yeah.
67,
Yeah.
144,
Yeah.
158,
58. Yeah.
and 83.
Okay. And 69 for you, Dave. Yeah.
310,
310.
57,
Yeah. 57.
331,
331. Yeah.
56,
Yeah. 56.
139,
39.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
closing it in.
160,
Yes.
and 88.
Okay.
There's nothing in that first putting stat.
No, it's
Fine.
open.
517 to 519.